Hi, good afternoon from the Out to Lunch Festival, all the way from the Black Box in Belfast in Northern Ireland. It's a real treat, given the current circumstances, to be here playing music with the band A Legal Smile today. We welcome people from Ireland, from the United Kingdom, from Europe and from North America, including Canada and the United States. The COVID crisis has cost many, many lives throughout the world, but the one that we're here today to pay homage to is John Prine. John succumbed to the COVID virus in April last, so this is our way of paying tribute to what I must say is by far one of the most iconic singer-songwriters of our time. Our chosen charity today is the Queen's University COVID research, and that is specifically in light of John's passing. So we're here today to try and keep John's songs alive and maintain the legacy. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Miss Ali Mooney singing Angel from Montgomery.
My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were thunder, lightning, desire, Soul's house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. Weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. That was a long time, no matter how hard I try. The years keep on going by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them buzzing. I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old
Thank you. And this is where it becomes really bizarre because there's no audience. So this next song, it goes out to Gordon Hartness and Lynn and Gordon Hartness, and to Dennis Prine in the United States. It's called The Glory of True Love. It don't grow in old magnolia or only blossom in the spring. Oh, the glory of true love, it can last your whole life through. Never will go out of fashion, always will look good on you. You can climb the highest mountain, touch the moon and stars above, where old faithful's just a fountain compared to the glory of true love. Long before I met you, darling, Lord, I thought I had it all. I could have my lunch in London and my dinner in St. Paul. I've got some friends in Albuquerque where the governor calls me good. You can give them all the goodwill compared to the glory of true love. You can climb the highest mountain, touch the moon and stars above, still faithful's just the fountain compared to the glory of true love. Glory, 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 you ain't never get enough. Time alone will tell the story of the glory of true love. The glory of true love. Glory, 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 you ain't never had enough. Time will always tell the story of the glory of true love. Again, thank you so much. This next song's from the Lost Dogs and Mixed Blessings album, and it's called ain't hurting nobody. Walking down the street like Lucky LaRue, got my hand in my pocket, thinking about you. I ain't hurting nobody, I ain't hurting no one. There's 300 men in the state of Tennessee. They're waiting to die, they ain't ever gonna be free. I ain't hurting nobody, I ain't hurting no one. 6,700,033 last song. You think someone could take the time to listen to the words of my song? The beach in Indiana, I was 9 years old. Saw little Richard playing Tutti Frutti from the top of a pole. He wasn't hurting nobody, he wasn't hurting no one. There's chickens laying chickens, chickens laying eggs. Farm machine is cutting off people's arms and their legs. I ain't hurting nobody, I ain't hurting no one. Perfectly crafted popular hit songs, never use the wrong rhyme. You'd think that waitress could get my order right the first time. Sitting on the back steps, shucking the corn. That girl, she's been smiling from the day she was born. She ain't hurting nobody, she ain't hurting no one. Used to live in Chicago, where the cold wind blows. I delivered more junk mail there than the junkyard could hold. I wasn't hurting nobody, I wasn't hurting no one. You can throw some of the people part of the time in a rock and roll song. 50 million Elvis Presley fans can't be all wrong. Walking down the street like Lucky LaRue, got my hand in my pocket, thinking about you. I ain't hurting nobody, I ain't hurting no one. I ain't hurting nobody, I ain't hurting no one. I ain't hurting nobody, I ain't hurting no one. Thank you so much. That was Hurt Nobody and Hurt Nobody. And this next song This is for Paul McCarran. Paul and I chatted last night and he asked for a song called Long Monday. This is from the Fair and Square album from 2005. You and me, sitting in the back of my memory, like a honeybee, buzzing around a glass of sweet Chablis. The radio's on, the windows rolled up, my mind's rolled down. The headlights shining like the silver moons rolling on the ground. We made love in every way love can be made. We made time look like time could never fade. Friday night we both made the guitars hum. Saturday made Sunday feel like it would never come. It's gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like the tick of a clock that's come on wound again. Soul to soul, heart to heart, cheek to cheek. Come on, baby, give me a kiss that'll last all week. The thought of you leaving me again just brings me round. The promise of your sweet love brings me around. It's gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like the tick of a clock that's come on wound again. Be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like the tick of a clock that's come on wound again. It's gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like the tick of a clock that's come on wound again and again. Again, thank you. This is such a bizarre way to play music. But we know that you're out there, so hello everybody, and you're so welcome to Belfast. And you know, we're all ambassadors for our city, and those who haven't been, please come to Belfast. It's part of Ireland that sometimes gets a little bit missed out, but I can promise you a whale of a time. This is a song going out to Mark Shepherd up in Portrush and to Deborah Pinnell. It's called Fish and Whistle. I've been thinking lately about the people I met, the car wash on the corner and the hole in the street. The way my ankles hurt with shoes on my feet, and I wonder if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. We'll go whistle and go fishing in heaven. Well, I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. I busted my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I go to town and drink, give the guards a pinch, but I don't think they ever really noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. We'll go whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When you get tired, you make a big wish, and we'll never have to do it again. Oh, my very first job I said thank you and please. Then made me strike a parking lot down on my knees. Then I got fired for being scared of bees, and the old me paid me 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. We'll go whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When you get tired, you make a big wish, and we'll never have to do it again. No, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. We'll go whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle. So I hope everybody's doing okay and that COVID's not taken its toll that it is. And we can only hope that there's light at the end of the tunnel with the vaccines. Hence, I'd remind you about our charity with Queen's University, who are right at the forefront of helping with these vaccinations to get the world back to normal. This song's from Bruised Orange. It's called Bruised Orange. And it goes out to my beautiful wife, Patricia. And to Douglas Miller, who I've become such a friend of, who is a fantastic musician and is well worth a watch on the John Prine official fan website. So, Bruised Orange. Well, my heart's in the ice house, come hill or come valley, like a long ago Sunday, when I walked through the alley on a cold winter's morning to a church house to shovel some snow. I heard the sirens in the train track, naked and eluded. All their boys band, the local commuters, from walking with his back turned to the train. It was going so slow. You give me a kiss out the window, getting mad and getting madder. Throw your hands in the air, shout, what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry. Lord help me out. For a heart stained in anger grows weak, it grows bitter. You become your own prison as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own chain of sorrow. I've been brought down to zero. I've pulled out the full back, sat on a park bench I kissed the girl with the black hair. My head shattered down, and my heart said, better look out below. Well, it ain't such a long drop. Don't you stammer, don't you stutter. From the diamonds in the sidewalk to the dirt in the gutter, you carry those bruises to remind you wherever you go. You may gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, throw your hands in the air, shout, what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, Lord help me, I know. For a heart stained in anger grows weak, it grows bitter, you become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own tune of sorrow. On a long ago Sunday, when I walked through the alley on a cold winter's morning to a church house to shovel some snow, I heard sirens in the train tracks, ringing and eluded. Altar boys banded by local commuters from walking with his back turned to the train. It was going so slow. You may gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, throw your hands in the air, shout, what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, Lord help me, I know. For a heart stained in anger grows weak, it grows bitter, you become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own tune of sorrow. You may gaze out the window, get mad and get madder, throw your hands in the air, shout, what does it matter? But it don't do no good to get angry, Lord help me, I know. For a heart stained in anger grows weak, it grows bitter, you become your own prisoner as you watch yourself sit there wrapped up in a trap of your very own tune of sorrow. Thank you so much. I want to bring in our bass player, Mr. David Neill from County Down, and David's going to sing Killing the Blues.
Yeah, John Prine is known as a great songwriter. This is one actually John didn't write. This was actually a Rolly Sally song. I didn't know very much about John Prine until Barry actually doesn't know this story, by the way. Until Barry actually introduced me to John Prine. I think in total I knew 3 John Prine songs. Barry contacted me about 10 years ago to see if I fancied a gig playing bass.
No, it was 5.
No, it wasn't. And it was actually Barry that turned me on to John Prine, and I haven't looked back since. So as I said, this is a song from the Pink Cadillac album, 1979. It's a song called Killing the Blues. Leaves were falling just like embers, colors red and gold, they set us on fire, burning just like a moonbeam in our eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging a world by the tail of something. I hope you never do, because there is nothing sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Now you ask me just to leave you, go out on my own and get what I need to. You want me to find what I already have. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues, killing the blues, killing the blues. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, this is strange. Very strange not having a...
Yeah.
What?
Thanks. For
That's very true, Sam. No, I don't normally
Thanks
get a
for the
clap.
clap.
That's true. That's true.
We were just saying before we started this, it's actually much more nerve-wracking than playing to a live audience. This goes out to Ingrid Jelly and Bob and Bobby Hart, Dennis Forrest and Tim Campbell in the United States. And it's a little bit of a change on tack on a song called Big Old Goofy World. Up in the morning, I work like a dog. It's better than sitting like a bump on a log. Mind all your manners, be as quiet as a mouse. Someday you'll have a home that's as big as a house. I know a fella, he eats like a horse. He knocks his old balls around the old golf course. You ought to see his wife, she's a cute little dish. She smokes like a chimney and she drinks like a fish. There's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Oh baby, it's a big old goofy world. Love has had a woman with a head like a rock. I wished I had a woman that would make my knees knock. She'd sing like an angel and she'd eat like a bird. And if I wrote a song, she'd know every single word. I'm sitting in a hotel and I'm trying to write a song. My head is just as empty as the day it is long. It's as clear as a bell that I should have gone to school. I'd be as wise as an old owl instead as stubborn as a mule. There's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Oh baby, it's a big old goofy world. Kiss a little baby, give the world a smile. And if you take an inch, don't you give back a mile. If you lie like a rug and you don't give a damn, then you're never gonna be as happy as a clown. There's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Oh baby, it's a big old goofy world. Oh baby, it's a big old goofy world. Thank you. So talk to the people there while I change this guitar over. I started communicating about this gig quite a lot on YouTube. I'm sure people are fed up listening to it. I think some of them thought I was some sort of scammer at one stage and sent me all sorts of threatening messages, which you can't fault folk for in this day and age. But here we are doing this, and as I say, this is the first live music event that we've done in the best part of a year. So like all musicians, it's been a very, very hard turn for musicians all over the world, and sometimes they're the first to go and the last to come back. So I would also take this opportunity to just, these gigs can't come together without people like Sean Kelly from the Cathedral Arts Quarter Festival and managing out the lunch, with Barry Hollywood doing sound for us, and Emma and Richard and Martin doing the video. So to them we say thank you very, very much for letting us do this. So this is a song I talked about talking on YouTube, and I've got very, very good friends with a guy called Tor Rodriguez from the United States, and this is a little song I thought might be appropriate for tours called Mexican Home. Got so hot last night, I swear you could hardly breathe. Heat of lightning burned the sky like alcohol. Sat on a porch without my shoes and I watched the cars roll by. Headlights raced to the corner of the kitchen wall. Mama dear, little boy is here, far across the sea, waiting on that sacred score, and it burns inside of me. feel a storm, oh, in the morning, not 10 miles away, all approaching my Mexican home. I gotta cry, it's so hot inside you could die in the living room. Take a fan from the cage and prop a door back with a broom. The cuckoo clock has died a shot, the windows feel no pain. The air is still like the throttle of a funeral train. Mama dear, your boy is here, far across the sea, waiting on that sacred score, and it burns inside of me. I feel a storm, oh, and warm, not 10 miles away, all approaching my Mexican home. Daddy died on the porch outside on an August afternoon. I sipped bourbon, I cried with my friend by the light of the moon. I said, hurry, hurry, step right up, it's a matter of life or death. The sun's going down, the moon is just holding its breath. Mama dear, your boy is here, far across the sea, waiting on that sacred score, and it burns inside of me. And I feel a storm, oh, in the morning, not 10 miles away, all approaching my Mexican home, all approaching my Mexican home, all approaching my Mexican home. Thank you. This is going out to Eileen Webster and Ali's mum and dad, Gracie and Kieran. So let's hope you like this one. She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money, gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey, never gonna let her go.
He ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. I caught him once and he was sniffing my undies. He ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby, I'm his honey, never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. She thinks all my jokes are corny. Convict movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on her scrambled eggs. Swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. She takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Never gonna let her go.
He's got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's a whacked up weirdo and a love bug junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's a hollering at the moon. He's my baby, I'm his honey. Never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spat our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. Thank you. Time to put on the brace here. So. This is a song John wrote called 6 O'Clock News. There's quite a bit of a story to it, and this goes out to Marjorie Tucker and Lordana Amarelli. I hope I've got that right. So this is called 6 O'Clock News. Wanda had a baby, 1951. Father was a stranger, stranger was the son. Called the child James Lewis, called these rooms a home. Changing all them divers, polish all that chrome. Come on, baby, spend a night with me. All around the schoolyard, playing all the games, laughing, running back and forth, the kid with 2 first names. Stranger in the closet, locked the diary, past is running faster, singing harmony. Come on, baby, spend a night with me. God bless this kitchen, sit a knick-knack shelf. Dinner's almost ready, go and wash yourself. Jimmy's growing up now, Wanda's growing old, time is growing shorter, nights are long and cold. Come on, baby, spend a night with me. Sneaking in the closet, through the diary, Don't you know that only sun was all there was to see? The whole town saw Jimmy on the 6 o'clock news. Brains were on the sidewalk, blood was on his shoe. Come on, baby, spend a night with me. Come on, baby, spend a night with me. Come on, baby, spend a night with me. Thank you very much. This next one's from The Missing Years, and it's called All the Best. This goes out to Peter Donnelly. Peter's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes for us with the Gownd magazine and Queen's University Belfast. So thank you very much, Peter, and best regards to your dad. And it goes to Shirley Spencer from the USA. I wish you love, happiness. In fact, I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I do and never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you did, just like I did, you'd never walk around the block like a little kid. The kids don't know, they can only guess how hard it is to wish you happiness. They say that love is like a Christmas card. Decorate a tree, throw it in the yard. It decays and dies, all the snowmen melt. I once knew love, I knew how love felt. I knew love knew me. And when I walked, love walked with me. And I got no hate, and I got no pride. I got so much love that I cannot hide. I got so much love that I cannot hide. So you drive a Chevy, or you drive a Ford. Well, you drive around the block till you just get bored. Then you change your mind for something else to do. And your heart gets bored with your mind and it changes you. It's a doggone shame, it's an awful mess. But I wish you love, I wish you happiness. In fact, I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. This next one goes out to Chris Horner and Bunny Stevenson and Pat Wilson, all people from the local area here who support live music down in the American Bar. And this one's called Picture Show. It's from the missing years of 1991. And just another sort of observation. I've been listening to John Prine for the best part of 30 years. And like many people, I have to say that he's got me through some of the not so good times and some of the many good times. So it's just our way of celebrating and keeping the music live. So I hope you're enjoying it so far. From a small town with a very large imagination, lay alone in his room with his radio on, waiting for another station. And when the static on the mouthpiece gave way to the town below, James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. And it's so, Daddy, get up on your knees, and Mama, why'd you have to go? Your darling Jim is out on the limb, put his picture in a picture show. Your darling Jim is out on the limb, put his picture in a picture show. And it's hamburgers, cheeseburgers, Wilbur and all the right. We got the John Garfield in the afternoon, Montgomery Clift at night. And when the static hit on the mouthpiece, it gave way to the sound below. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. Let's go! Well, I'm a man on a wigwam, sitting on a reservation. He's got a big black hole in the belly of his soul, waiting for an explanation. And when the white man sits on his fat can, he takes pictures of the Navajo. Every time he collects that Kodak pics, he steals a little bit of my soul. Every time he clicks that Kodak pics, he steals a little bit of my soul. And it's so, Daddy, get up on your knees, Mama, why'd you have to go? Your darling Jim is out on the limb and put his picture in a picture show. Your darling Jim is out on the limb and put his picture in a picture show. Your darling Jim is out on the limb and put his picture in a picture show. A young man from a small town with a very large imagination. Okay, now we move to the oldest baby in the world, and this is especially for a very good friend of mine, William Hunter. She got the mind of a child, a body creeping over the hill. Well, she would if she could, and she should, but nobody will. With her nails painted red, and her hair so unnaturally curved, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. She's tasted the nightlife, it's left her with nothing but hunger. All the available men seem to think they want something younger. Now youth is a costume, and the beauty within lies unfurled. I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Fast horses win races, royal flushes beat aces, and everyone's playing the key. Let's turn out the lights and we'll rock that old baby to sleep. She's afraid of the rain, and I know she still fears the thunder. She keeps her head full of hope and a heart that's so full of wonder. She may look like an older woman, but she's still some daddy's little girl. I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Thank you very much. This next song, recorded by John Prine, but we did a thing last August, an outdoor thing, for John Prine for Queen. So this is a song by Blaze Foley, and it's called Clay Pigeons. It goes out to David Holt in the United States, and the guy that actually introduced me to the song here in Ireland, and it's for David and Angela Morrow. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna buy a ticket to ride. I'm gonna find me a lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the back seat, sing my song for the people I meet. Get along with it all, well the people say oh. Sing a song with a friend, change the shape that I'm in, and start playing again. I'd like to stay, but I might have to go to start over again. I might go back down to Texas, or go to somewhere that I've never been. Get up in the morning, go out at night, I won't have to come home. Get used to being alone, change the words to the song, and start singing again. answers to questions I'd already know. I could build me a castle with memories just to have somewhere to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day. Start talking again when I know what to say. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna buy a ticket to ride. Gonna find me a lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last scene, play my songs for the people I meet, and get along with it all. Well, the people say, sing a song with a friend, and change the shape that I'm in, and start playing again. One of the first songs that John wrote was a song called Hello in There. So this is one of my favourites, and it goes out to my brother, Davy Johnston, and a really good friend up in Donegal, Marina Carlin. Hello in There. At an apartment in the city, me and Loretta like living there. It's been years since the kids have grown, a life of their own left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. I don't know what for. Don't matter no more. They say that old trees just grow stronger. Old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much now. She sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream. that we both sing. I think I'll go and call up Rodeo. We worked together in the factory. What will I say if he asks what's new? I'll say nothing of what's with you. Nothing much to do. They say that old trees just grow stronger. Old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. If you see me in the street sometime, just some hollow ancient ass, oh please don't pass me by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Hello. Thank you. This next song goes out to David Blair in the United States. It's probably one of the best anti-war songs I've ever come across. It's called Sam Stone. Sam Stone came home to his wife and family after serving in the conflict overseas. The time that he served shattered all his nerve and left a little shrapnel in his knee. But the morphine eased the pain, the grass grew round his brain, and it gave him all the confidence he lacked. With a purple heart and a monkey on his back, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ, he died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears, they don't stop to count the years, and sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Ho, 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 ho. Sam Stone's welcome home didn't last too long. He went to work when he spent his last dime. Sammy took to stealing when he got that empty feeling for $100 habit without overtime. But the gold rushed through his veins like 1,000 railroad trains, and it eased his mind in the hours that he chose, while his kids run around wearing other people's clothes. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ, he died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears, they don't stop to count the years, and sweet songs never last too long on broken radios, oh ho ho ho. Sam Stone was alone when he popped that last balloon. He was climbing walls while sitting in a chair. He played his last request while the room smelled just like death. There was an overdose hovering in the air, 'cause life had lost its fun. There was nothing to be done except to trade his house that he bought on the GI Bill for a flag grave casket on a local hero's hill. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ, he died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears, they don't stop to count the years. And sweet songs, they don't last too long on broken radios, oh ho ho ho. Thank you. Sort of leaving the guys out for a wee minute, sort of they're just standing about. So this is a song called Souvenirs, and it goes out to Keith Payne in the United States. All the snow is turned to water. Christmas Day has come and gone. Of broken toys and faded colors, all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears. Can't forgive the way they robbed me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. It took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Broken hearts and dirty windows, they make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning, they all look the same to me. I hate reading old love letters, for they always bring me tears. Can't forgive the way they rob me of my sweetheart's souvenirs. Memories can't be bought, you can't be won at carnivals for free. It took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Thank you. This next one's probably one of the most famous songs recorded by John Prine. It's been covered by so many people like Nancy Griffiths. So without further ado, it's Be to the Sound of Loneliness. This one goes out to all the folks at Belfast 89 FM. That's Lisa and Lisa and Nigel Blair. I get the baller there. And a girl called McDonough and Ann Ardle who's been very supportive. So, Speed of the Sound of Loneliness. Come home late, you come home early. I come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight, you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a worry and a chilly smile. I could have loved it to last forever, but getting left so far behind. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow. It's crossed that evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow? You ain't got one word to say. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Out there running just to be on the run. out there running just to be on the run. Thank you kindly. This song's about the place that John grew up and where they sort of mucked about in Kentucky, near the town of Paradise. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. There's a backwoods old town that sometimes remembered so many times till the memory is warm. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is holiday away. Sometimes we will travel down by the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Eagle Hill, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistols. Empty pop bottles was all we would kill. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is holiday away. Well, the coal company came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber, stripped all the land. They dug for the coal till the land was forsaken and wrote it all down as the progress of man. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is holiday away. When I die, let my ashes flow down the Green River. Let my soul roll on up to that Rochester dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, 5 miles away from wherever I am. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is holiday away. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. I still have to say, this is the most bizarre experience. This is especially for Ralph McLean from BBC Radio Ulster. Ralph has advertised this show so many times for us. And a special thank you to all the folks there at BBC Radio Ulster. It's called Spanish Pipe Dream. She was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol, and I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. She pressed her chest against me about the time the jukebox broke. She gave me a peck on the back of my neck, and these are the words she spoke: better blow out the TV, throw away the paper, go to the country, build us a home. Had a lot of children,
fed them on peaches, trying to find Jesus on their own. Well, I sat down at the table and I acted real naive, and I knew that topless lady had something up her sleeve. She danced around the barroom, she did the hoochie coo, she played her song all night long. She's telling me what to do, better blow up the TV, throw away the paper, go to the country, build us a home, had a lot of children, fed them on peaches, let them find Jesus on their own. Better blow up the TV, throw away the paper, go to the country, build us a home, had a lot of children, fed them on peaches, y'all find Jesus on their own, y'all find Jesus on their own. This is especially for Kenny Crummy from Belfast. Kenny and I was sort of communicating last night about this gig, so especially goes out to him. It's called In a Town This Size. In a town this size, there isn't no place to hide. Everywhere you go, you meet someone you know. You can't steal a kiss in a place like this. How the rumors do fly in a town this size.
In a smoky bar, in the backseat of your car, in your own little house, someone's sure to find you out.
Doing what you think, what you eat, and what you drink. If you smoke a cigarette, they'll be talking about your breath. In a town this size, there is no place to hide. Everywhere you go, you meet someone you know. You can't steal a kiss in a place like this. How the rumors do fly in a town this size. Oh, I had a fight with my girlfriend last night before the moon went down. was all over town.
Oh, he made me cry. Oh, how I said goodbye. If it's true or not doesn't seem to count a lot.
In a town this size, there is no place to hide. Everywhere you go, you meet someone you know. You can't steal a kiss in a place like this. How the rumors do fly in a town this size. In a town this size. In a town this size.
Ali's going to sing this next song. It's called Unwed Fathers.
The song was written in 1984 and was written to show the inequality between single parents, like single mothers and single fathers. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that resonates with even today. In an Appalachian Greyhound station, she sits there waiting in a family way. And goodbye, brother, and tell Mom I love her. Tell all the others I'll write someday. From a teenage lover to an unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream. While unwed fathers, they can't be bothered. They run like water through a mountain stream. In a cold and gray town, a nurse says lay down. This ain't no playground, this ain't home. Someone's children out having children in a gray stone building, all alone. From a teenage lover to an unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream. While unwed fathers, they can't be bothered. They run like water through a mountain stream. Somewhere else bound, Smoky Mountain Greyhound, she bows her head down, humming lullabies. Your daddy never meant to hurt you ever. He just don't live here, but you got his eyes. From a teenage lover to an unwed mother, kept undercover like some bad dream. While unwed fathers, they can't be bothered. They run like water through a mountain stream. They run like water through a mountain stream.
Ooh, thank you, Ali. This song's after the name of the band. It's called A Legal Smile.
When I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. Seemed like total silence was the only friend I had. 12 o'clock. Sorry, folks, we're gonna start that again. When I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. Seemed like total silence was the only friend I had. Bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down and won. It was 12 o'clock before I realized that I was having no fun. But fortunately, I had the key to escape reality. And you can see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, and it'll last so long. Oh, why won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone, and I was just trying to have me some fun. Last time I checked my bankroll, things were looking thin. Seemed like the bottom is the only place I'd been. Chased a rainbow down a one-way street, dead end. All my friends turned out to be insurance salesmen. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you can see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, and it'll last so long. Oh, why won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone, I was just trying to have me some fun. Well, I sat down in the closet, all my overalls, trying to get away from all the ears inside my walls. Dreamed the police heard everything I thought. What then? I went to court, the judge's name it was Hoffman. But fortunately, I had the key to escape reality. And you can see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, and it'll last so long. Oh, why won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone, and I was just trying to have me some fun. Oh, well done, I don't run, my sister's a nun. Live music, folks. This is the penultimate song of the set. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is a song called The Sins of Mephisto. Of St. Mary to the kind of Monte Cristo, and nothing can stop, and nothing can stop, and nothing can stop the sins of Mephisto. Sally used to play with her hula hoops. Now she tells her problems to therapy groups. Grandpa's on the front lawn staring at a rig, wondering if his marriage was a terrible mistake. I'm sitting on the front porch drinking Orange Crush, wondering if it's possible for me to still blush. The boy on the bike with the corduroy slacks sleeps by the river at the railroad tracks. He waits for the whistle on the train to scream, so he closes his eyes and begin to dream. Oh yeah. From the bells of St. Mary to the count of Monte Cristo, and nothing can stop, and nothing can stop, and nothing can stop the sins of Manfisto. The hands on his watch spin slowly around as he goes on a bus that goes all over town, looking at the babies in the factories, listening to the music of Mr. Squeeze. As if by magic or remote control, he finds a piece of a puzzle that he missed in his soul. Oh yeah. From the bells of St. Mary to the count of Monte Cristo, and nothing can stop, and nothing can stop, and nothing can stop the sins of Manfisto. I had a man named Lucian Rick, hit the Big Apple and they got a little sticky. Esmeralda and the Hunchback of Notre Dame, they humped each other like they had no shame. They paused as he posed for the Polaroid photo. He whispered in his ear, exactly Udo, Quasimodo. From the bells of St. Mary to the count of Monte Cristo, and nothing can stop, and nothing can stop, and nothing can stop the sin of Manfisto. Sally used to play with her hula hoops. Now she tells her problems to therapy groups. Oh yeah. Woo. And finally, the last song. This goes out to Steve Willis in the United States. We were standing by peaceful water, standing by peaceful water. Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Many years ago, across the Illinois-Wisconsin border, there was an Indian tribe found two babies in the woods, white babies. One of them was named Elizabeth. She was the fairer of the two. The smaller one was called Marie. Living on the Twin Lakes, they call it Two Lakes. They call the larger, more beautiful lake, Lake Elizabeth. The smaller lake was hidden from the highway. It became known forever as Lake Marie. We were standing by peaceful water, standing by peaceful Many years later, I found myself standing on the banks of old Lake Marie. I was talking to this girl. The wind was blowing, especially through her hair. There was 4 Italian sausages cooking on the outdoor grill. And man, they were sizzling. Many years later, we found ourselves in Canada, trying to patch our marriage, catch a few fish, whichever seemed easier. That night she fell asleep in my arms. I'm on the chin, the little while. Oh baby, I gotta go now. We were standing by peaceful waters, standing by peaceful waters. Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Oh, ah, oh, ah, baby. Well, the dogs were barking as the cars were parking, the loan sharks were sharking, and arcs were narking. Everybody was there on the forest preserve. The police had found 2 bodies, naked bodies, faces horribly disfigured by a sharp object. Saw it in the news, the TV news. You ever see what blood looks like on a black and white video? Shadow. Shadow. And although love had hurt me, shared, was slammed against the banks of old Lake Marie. We were standing by peaceful water, standing by peaceful water. Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Thank you for listening to us today. Wherever you come from, stay safe. I'd like to take an opportunity to introduce the band. In the middle behind me on drums, from County Louth, Mr. Michael Conway. On bass guitar today, from County Down, Mr. David Neill. On vocals, the fabulous Ali Mooney. From Belfast, on lead guitar, Mr. Sam Davidson. We were standing by peaceful water, standing by peaceful water. Oh, I oh, I oh. 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 Thank you.